Welcome to Mandalas of Ascension Readings. I'm Carol Rayfield, spiritual coach, spiritual soul having human experience, just like you are. For the first time ever, I'm going to introduce something to you that I've been working on for the last 2.5 years. I've been guided to do this. I've had downloads of information, and it's been a long journey. We are receiving so much help from the spiritual realms, from ascended masters, from special energy beings whose primary work is to help us through our ascension. And now is the time to bring these to you. Mandalas of Ascension are an energy technology that can fine-tune and adjust our energy flow on a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual energy level. Our entire energy field is really a mandala. If you were to look down on the energy flows that come through our chakras and our meridians, you would see something that looks like an ever-flowing waterfall. That is what a mandala looks like, a waterfall that has been captured in a moment in time. And I'm going to show you one of the mandalas now of the shapes inside the mandala. In this collection of mandalas, I've got mandalas that align and attune our third dimensional chakras. I've also got mandalas that align and attune the fifth dimensional chakras, of which we have 12, and a few more, which I'll introduce to you as we go along. These mandalas can read at a distance and portray information. A disclaimer: these mandalas, when viewed, will affect you on an energy level. If you do wish to have the experience, and I promise you it's only done in the greatest good for you, then you can say, I consent. If you do not wish that to happen, I recommend you say out loud, I do not give permission for these mandalas to affect my energy. If you really don't like the idea, don't bother watching this video. Let's start with an opening prayer of protection. Archangel Michael and higher beings of light, please cast your radiance and protection upon my computer, my mandalas, and myself, and the computer and everybody watching, so we are protected in a ball of high vibrational love and light. Any negative energies may not enter this space. I invite you to put your questions about your ascension down in the comments below, and I will endeavour to answer them in upcoming videos. For now, because I don't have any of your questions, I'm going to do a general read. I thought I would start with the archetypes, which, if you don't know what an archetype is, it's an energy type that we come into this world with. We may be a mystic, and I suspect a lot of you carry the archetype of the mystic. You love spiritual stuff, you want to learn spiritual stuff, you're keen to grow spiritually. There are many archetypes, and you can have several. So those are the 4 that I'm going to concentrate on in these readings for now. In the future, we can look at the signs of the zodiac and answer your questions when they appear. And this is where I need your help. In the future, I wish to do lives so I can answer your questions in real time. In order to be able to do this, I need you to hit that like button, put your question down below, subscribe, and share this video. Let's get started. I'm going to do a 3 mandala draw. I'll just turn on this other camera because I'd like to show you how I do a reading. I'm a very synesthetic reader, which means that I can feel. Now you can see here in the split screen, my mandala's down here laid out upside down. So I'm going to ask for the mystic, what does a mystic, someone who carries the mystic archetype, need to know right now? And I will draw 3 mandalas. I'm just feeling the mandalas that give the most energy. And I am feeling one here. So I'll just put that one on my computer for now. And I'll go back for the second, which is a clarification of the message. And then I'm going in again to feel, which is this one, which is the third clarifier. Now I will put them on my board. Now that you've seen how I do it, I don't need to do it for you every time. So the first mandala is fifth dimensional throat chakra. The second draw is the 5th dimensional third eye. Interesting that the 5th dimensional mandalas are coming up here, because this is the 5th dimensional solar chakra. We can see them all there. So I'm going in now to read on the 5th dimensional throat chakra. Is a message that now is the time for you to start speaking your truth, speaking your knowledge. What you have to share is important for people to hear. Learn to use your discernment when to speak and when not to speak. If you wish to share about your spiritual path and about what's really going on, introduce it from your own point of view. Like, oh wow, I had an amazing dream last night. This is what happened in the dream. Or share an experience that's happened to you. A person will show curiosity and ask, tell me more. What do you mean by that? That is their invitation for more knowledge, and that's when to speak more. If they don't ask, it means they're not ready to hear it. However, if you have a compelling need to get your message out, start a YouTube channel or start blogging or do something, some way to get your message out into the world. Being that I drew 3 5th dimensional mandalas means that they are like the major arcanas in a tarot draw. These carry a lot of impact and they have a long-lasting effect. So if you feel drawn to get your message out there in some way and are not doing it, please start. Right, going now to the 5th dimensional third eye. The 5th dimensional third eye, which is silver and gold. Many of you are having your third eye activated at the moment. As your 5th dimensional third eye comes in, it opens you up more to seeing orbs, which are energy beings. You may see flashes in your vision out of the corner of your eye. If you see an orb, take note of the time in case there's a numerical message, like an angel number message. If it's 1111, it means you're on the right path. Keep going. And ask the orb, do you have a message for me? And just open yourself up to hear or feel the message, or it may come to your mind. Usually what comes to your mind first is the right answer. It's also a message to start building on your third eye. Start growing your eye. Now, the pineal gland, which is the eye that looks on the non-physical world, is shaped like a pine cone, and it's usually calcified by the time a person reaches adulthood. You can, through your intention, get that eye working more and decalcify. And I recommend you look up herbs that help to decalcify. But when you tune in to your pineal gland, which sits in the very middle of your brain, you might notice a strange kind of sensation. When I do it, I feel kind of like a nerve ache type feeling. It's like working a muscle. The more you do that, the more energy you send to your third eye, your pineal gland, the more you will activate it and the more you'll be able to see. And the beauty of it is that you start to see things in other dimensions because you are a multidimensional being. The veil will thin for you. You may see things like fairies who hide in other dimensions. You may see beings as you're waking up in the morning when you're in the theta brain state. That's when we are the most able to perceive the non-physical realm. Interestingly, I woke up one morning and I could see something that was like 6 images that were all the same with the center image, and they were slowly rotating. And I just looked at that in fascination. I knew I was awake, yet I was seeing something incredible. Through introspection and asking, I was looking at DNA being changed within myself. It was lit up. It had a beautiful luminescence, for want of a better word. I think that's all we have to say on that one. Now, moving down to the 5th dimensional solar plexus there is a lot going on at the level of the 5th dimension solar plexus. So I'll just tune into what you mystics might relate to at this moment. If you are feeling an incredible degree of tiredness lately, or have for a long time, many light workers help other beings on earth, help other humans release their pain and wounds. How we do it is we bring in the energy through our own solar plexus chakra, which is located in the middle of your solar plexus. Remembering chakras project energy forwards and backwards like a tunnel of light that's cone-shaped on both sides. So we take in the energy and we filter it through our own solar plexus and we send them back their energy clear of those wounds. It's a hard journey for the light workers who are doing that, and I'm one of them. And often you might find yourself in tears for no reason. Undoubtedly, you're an empath. Let's just lay that one down right now. It's an incredible service that you're performing for others. But when you don't feel like doing that, you can shield. To shield, all you need to do, and this is for any empath watching, is imagine breathing in, fill your heart up with light with every breath. Feel that heart light expanding and coming out around you. Try and keep my hand in the image here, but it's going to be bigger than I'm showing. But imagine you are encased in and enveloped in this ball of light. And you can intend that for a certain period of time, you only want to have your own energy. You will always have your light coming down through you and into earth. But for now, for now, I am encased in my own energy. I do not wish others' energy to come through. And when you're ready for that to go, you can release it and say, okay, I'm willing to get back to feeling others' energy. And if you are bombarded and affected by others' energy every day, that's a really good meditation to do in the morning. And you only let it go when you're ready to do some work. But bear in mind, a lot of the work you're doing is subconscious. So if you're having a fantastic day and your energy feels high, you could say, okay, I'm willing to do some work for people now. You can sense another person's auric field. You can sense if they are coming from a loving energy or if they may be coming from a selfish, self-serving energy. Trust your intuition, trust your gut feeling. Your gut feeling is located in your solar plexus. This was a reading for mystics. I may come back and do some more videos without me appearing, just with the camera and showing the mandalas. I do that because I might spontaneously decide to do it, and I don't put makeup on every day. I find that makeup causes my skin to erupt. So forgive me for those videos, but I can deliver more information to you that way. And I will come in every week with an appearance. So again, please subscribe, please like, think about a question and come back and place it in the comments below. Let's get the ball rolling so I can answer your questions for you. Just ask your own question about yourself, not about other people. Maybe about the blocks that are getting in your way. Could be about your life purpose, anything to do with spiritual stuff, spiritual awakening and your journey. So I look forward to seeing you, and I will be waiting for you in the next video. Thank you for watching this one. Bye for now.